Welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. Python, it's everywhere. From powering websites to analyzing data, this versatile language has become a favorite among programmers. But its ease of use and vast libraries have also caught the eye of another less savory group, hackers. Why is Python such a hit in the hacking community? Python's clear syntax makes it easy to learn and use, even for those without a deep programming background. This allows hackers to focus on crafting malicious code, rather than wrestling with complex syntax. But Python's appeal extends beyond its beginner friendliness. Its extensive collection of libraries, pre-built modules of code, provides hackers with a powerful arsenal. Need to scan a network for vulnerabilities? There's a library for that. Want to automate a phishing attack? Python has you covered. The combination of simplicity and power makes Python a dangerous weapon in the wrong hands. It's the Swiss Army knife of the hacking world, adaptable and effective. Time is precious, especially for hackers. They need tools that can automate tedious tasks, freeing them to focus on exploiting vulnerabilities. Enter Python. At its core, hacking often involves repeating the same action over and over again until a weakness is found. Manually testing thousands of passwords or scanning millions of IP addresses is simply not feasible. Python's scripting capabilities allow hackers to automate these repetitive actions. They can write scripts to scan networks, test passwords, and even launch attacks, all with minimal human intervention. This automation not only saves time, but also increases the scale and potential damage of an attack. Imagine a hacker wanting to break into thousands of email accounts. Manually guessing passwords would take an eternity. But with a Python script, they can automate the process, trying millions of combinations per second. This ability to automate tasks makes Python a powerful tool for both malicious and ethical hackers. Let's dive into a simple example to illustrate Python's hacking potential. Building a basic port scanner. Don't worry, we'll keep it legal and ethical. Imagine you want to see which ports are open on your own computer. A common reconnaissance step for hackers. Here's a simplified Python script to do just that. This script, though simple, demonstrates Python's ability to interact with networks. Hackers can build upon this foundation to create more sophisticated tools. Now let's break down the port scanner code for those new to Python. This will help you understand the fundamental concepts and how each part of the code contributes to the overall functionality. First, we import the socket library, which allows us to work with network connections. This library is essential for creating and managing network connections in Python. Think of it as a toolbox for building network-related tools. Just like a physical toolbox contains various tools for different tasks, the socket library provides functions and methods to handle different network operations. Next, we ask the user for the target IP address and define the range of ports to scan, from 1 to 1024. This range covers the most commonly used ports, which are often the target of network scans. The for loop iterates through each port in the range. This loop is crucial as it ensures that each port within the specified range is checked systematically. For each port, it attempts to establish a connection using the socket.socket function. This function is the core of our port scanner, as it tries to connect to each port to see if it's open. We set a timeout to prevent the script from getting stuck on unresponsive ports. This ensures that the script doesn't hang indefinitely if a port doesn't respond. The s.connect_x function tries to connect to the target IP address and port. This function returns an error indicator, which helps us determine if the port is open or closed. If the connection is successful, meaning result equals 0, it means the port is open, and the script prints a message indicating this. This feedback is crucial for understanding which ports are accessible. Finally, the script closes the connection and moves on to the next port. This step is important to free up resources and ensure the script can continue scanning other ports efficiently. This simple script showcases Python's networking capabilities, a cornerstone of many hacking techniques. Understanding these basics can open the door to more advanced network programming and cybersecurity skills. The port scanner example is just the tip of the iceberg. In the vast landscape of cybersecurity, Python is a powerful tool that can be used for both defensive and offensive purposes. In the real world, Python enables a wide array of cyber attacks. Its simplicity and flexibility make it a favorite among hackers who are looking to exploit vulnerabilities and gain unauthorized access to systems. Brute force attacks. Hackers can use Python scripts to automate password cracking attempts, trying thousands of combinations per second against websites and online accounts. This method is often used to gain access to sensitive information by breaking weak passwords. Web scraping for sensitive information. Python libraries like Beautiful Soup allow hackers to scrape websites for data, potentially extracting sensitive information like email addresses and credit card details. This data can then be used for identity theft or sold on the dark web, exploiting vulnerabilities. Once a vulnerability is discovered in a system or software, hackers can weaponize Python to automate the exploitation process, potentially compromising thousands of devices. This can lead to large-scale data breaches and significant financial losses. Creating malware. Python's ease of use and cross-platform compatibility make it attractive for developing malicious software. From simple keyloggers to complex ransomware, these malicious programs can steal data, encrypt files, and demand ransom from victims. These are just a few examples of how Python is used in real-world attacks. The language's versatility allows hackers to adapt and create new methods of attack constantly. Its versatility and the availability of hacking-specific libraries make it a tool of choice for both amateur and seasoned hackers. As cybersecurity measures evolve, so do the techniques and tools used by hackers, making Python an ever-relevant language in the world of cyber threats. Section 6. Beyond the Basics, Exploring Advanced Python Hacking Techniques. As hackers delve deeper into Python, they uncover a world of advanced techniques. Socket programming for network manipulation. Python's socket library allows for intricate control over network connections. This enables hackers to create custom tools for sniffing network traffic, intercepting data, and even hijacking connections. Developing custom exploits. Python's flexibility allows hackers to create tailored exploits for specific vulnerabilities. These custom tools can bypass traditional security measures and give attackers a significant advantage. Reverse engineering and malware analysis. Python's ability to interact with low-level system functions makes it a valuable tool for reverse engineering malware and understanding its inner workings. These advanced techniques require a deeper understanding of Python and computer systems, but they offer hackers a significant advantage in the ever-evolving landscape of cyber threats. Section 7. Shielding yourself. Basic preventive measures against Python-based attacks. While Python empowers hackers with its versatility and ease of use, there are several proactive steps you can take to protect yourself and your digital assets. Strong, unique passwords. A strong first line of defense. Ensure that each of your accounts has a unique password that is difficult to guess. Use a password manager to generate and store complex passwords, making brute force attacks significantly harder. This tool can help you manage multiple accounts without the need to remember each password. Two-factor authentication adds an extra layer of security. This method requires not just a password but also a second form of verification. Even if a password is compromised, two-factor authentication requires an additional code from a separate device, making unauthorized access much more difficult. This extra step can be crucial in protecting sensitive information. Regular software updates. Software updates often include patches for newly discovered vulnerabilities. Ignoring these updates can leave your system exposed. Keeping your operating system, applications, and antivirus software up to date helps close security holes that hackers could exploit. Regular updates are essential for maintaining a secure environment. Be cautious of suspicious links and downloads. Phishing attacks often rely on tricking users into clicking malicious links or downloading infected files. Always verify the source before clicking. Be wary of unsolicited emails and only download files from trusted sources. This vigilance can prevent many common types of cyber attacks. By implementing these basic security measures, you can significantly reduce your risk of falling victim to Python-enabled attacks. Stay informed and stay secure. Section 8. The Ethical Hacker. Using Python for good. It's not all doom and gloom. Python's power can be harnessed for good by ethical hackers, also known as white hat hackers. These cybersecurity professionals use the same tools and techniques as malicious actors, but with a different goal: to identify and fix vulnerabilities before they can be exploited. Ethical hackers use Python to conduct penetration testing, simulating real-world attacks to uncover weaknesses in systems and applications. Automate security assessments, using Python scripts to scan for vulnerabilities and misconfigurations across large networks. Develop security tools, creating custom software for incident response, threat intelligence, and vulnerability management. By embracing Python, ethical hackers play a crucial role in making the digital world a safer place. Section 9. The never-ending battle: cybersecurity awareness in the age of automation. As technology evolves, so too do the methods of cybercriminals. Python's accessibility and power mean it will likely remain a popular tool for both malicious and ethical hackers. In this ever-changing landscape, cybersecurity awareness is paramount. Understanding the basics of how hacking tools like Python work can empower you to take steps to protect yourself. Stay informed about the latest threats, practice good cybersecurity hygiene, and support organizations that promote a safer online world. The battle against cybercrime may be ongoing, but knowledge is our greatest weapon.